nice and lubricant. I was good, but yeah. Hey! That was legit me trying to talk. I'm not even joking. Welcome back and welcome to my channel. Hey, yo, that last video sucked though, right? I had fun. It wasn't motorcycle stuff, I understand. Yo, so I finally was able to make my rear stand work on Brigitte, so that's kind of lit, brother. And so I deep cleaned the fuck out of my chain. I let my chain get to a point that I'm not proud of. Keep up with your maintenance, boys and girls. Another brother. Yeah, I got most of the surface rust off, which is nice. I deep cleaned the fuck out of it. Like, I scrubbed the shit out of this chain. Yo, this morning though, besides the chain, on my way to work today, I almost got ran off the road. That was crazy. I was on the highway and there was this red truck and I was in my own lane in the middle, and this red truck was in the like farthest left lane, and he just started getting over, didn't see me, almost hit me. I had to slam my brakes and I honked my horn. I used the friendly finger. I was like, yeah, you made a mistake, but now you fixed it. That's what I said. I flipped him off. Yeah, so that was kind of scary. It's mostly my fault, I would have to say, because even though there's a big bright headlight that I keep on the setting the whole time, and you know, it's kind of hard to miss anyway, it's mostly my fault because I wear all black. That's not a very smart move if you ride motorcycles, because people can't see you. So yeah, I'm gonna start. I have this like giant excuse me. Oh, I have this giant hockey jersey I made forever ago. I got a couple of them, and I think I'm gonna start wearing it over my jacket, because my jacket's all black. There's nothing like there's like 2 reflective strips on the front. Oh, brother. So there's not really any good visual cues, but I have this big bright yellow hockey jersey and it's a size large. It should fit right over my jacket, and I'll just wear that in the morning. Honestly, I might just start wearing it just so people can see me better, because I'm pretty incognito, if you know what I mean, or Papa John's. Yeah, I got my chain all looped up. She feeling nice. Like, it was so bad to the point where on my way to work, I stopped at a red light and I was slowing down, you know, in neutral. I could feel each individual tooth of my chain. I mean, my bike has been sitting for a bit. It's all my fault, you know. I'm taking responsibility. I've been irresponsible with it, but you know, the best excuse I could come up with is that I've been having quite a bad week or two, and I just really haven't had a lot of time to ride or keep up with maintenance, because you know, the car stuff and family things that have happened that are unfortunate. You know, it's just stuff happens, life happens, and sometimes things kind of go unchecked for a bit. But hey, I'm gonna try to keep up with the maintenance, see where it goes. But she's feeling nice, she's sounding nice. And I was also, I think I already mentioned it, but I was also finally able to get my rear stand to work. It's a piece of shit. I got it off of Amazon, so I had to ruin one of the rubber things in order for it to fit, but it fits now without denting my muffler, which is nice. So there's that. And of course, we're taking the long way home because it's more interesting. Something funky might happen. We might see some cool cars, who knows. Hey, so I finally saw Deadpool and Wolverine. That movie is great. I loved it. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend if you like funny, gory stuff. It's pretty good. Some pretty fun callbacks and shit, so not bad. And there's some really good like cameos and shit. Bruh, it had me dying. Alright. What are we doing? Yeah, there's no one coming. Oh, dude, is sheets open? Hell yeah. We got a couple sheets coming, and there's one that's actually opening like really close to where I live. So this was on the way home from work too, so that's pretty sick. If you don't know, Sheets is like, it used to be like a South thing. Or no, it used to be, there used to be one in, I think there is one in Cleveland. Jesus, talk normal. There was one in Cleveland. That's where my wife and I first heard about it, and she went to Sheets, and it's basically like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you could get food there. It's like a mini Buc-ee's. If you ever know what Buc-ee's is, it's like a mini Buc-ee's, and we got some now. I think we got 2 locations opening up fairly close to us, which is quite exciting. So we'll have to check that out one day. Go in there, like, record me getting some food and like a drink, see how it is. But a bit of a rush on the way, bit of a rush to get home today, because I want to see my wife before she goes into work. She works this dumb split shift today, and I hate it. She like works in the morning, comes home for like 2 hours, and then goes back to work. It sucks. But there's a time frame where I can see her at least, so that's pretty nice. So we're gonna try to get home, and you know, this Cadillac decides that they want to go 10 miles an hour and a red light. I hate everything. Fun fact, you know, there's a law now that in Ohio, at least in my area, you're not allowed to open up new car washes anymore, because there is so many that it's like ridiculous. I don't know the exact reason, but there's so many that have opened up, and then I heard that like you can't open anymore, and then I was like, wow, that's interesting fact, and I told you now, and now you are smarter for knowing. You're welcome. You know, I used to really like the Jeep Gladiators. I don't really like them anymore. I don't know why. It kind of fell off. I think I was part of the bandwagon, to be honest. I mean, they still look alright, but I don't think I ever want one. I think it's just too big. Maybe that's why. I like small trucks. Like, I like a good Ford Ranger, or like a Chevy S10. Or like, I like the Ford Mavericks. Those are cool too. Or obviously Toyota Tacoma is like my favorite truck. I want one real bad. Okay, so I got the chain done, so that's good. I think the next thing I need to do with Brigitte is to get an oil change. I could have swore I was at 4,000 miles, but I'm not. I'm only at 3,000. So I think we're fine for a bit, but I don't know. I just want to have the peace of mind of knowing that I got an oil change and that I don't have to worry about it. And it's just another thing checked off my list, because your boy is trying to catch up on a bunch of shit. So that's just one thing that I don't have to think about, even though I probably don't need it for like another 1,000 miles. But it'd be nice, you know, just something. I don't know. I don't think it hurts to get an oil change, right? I don't know. I don't think it hurts. I'm pretty sure this dude was here last time, my last video, and he's just sitting here smoking weed. It's actually legal now, so hey, you know, just enjoying life. How about that? He's staring directly at me. Hello, sir. I like your face. Jesus. Pretty sure he like read my obituary or some shit before it even came out. God, they're directly in my soul. Nothing really interesting has happened yet. Super fitness. I went to the gym for the first time in like weeks. That sucked. Hated it. But you know what? I think people lie. I think people who go to the gym like frequently are liars. Especially if they're over the age of 30, because I fucking hate it. It sucks. Every time I go, I just am in agony constantly. It's not even like physical agony. Like, I could physically be there for a lot longer than I actually go. It's the mental anguish of just, oh my god, I'm so tired. It's like, especially since I work like not an extremely physically taxing job, but it's physically taxing. I get tired, my shoulders hurt, my hands hurt. You know, I do enough that I feel like I could say it's physically taxing, and then I have to go and just like lift stuff and like run and walk fast. Like, ugh, bunch of liars. I think they're just, I don't know, maybe I'm just, I like when I was younger, when I was in like high school, I used to love running. Like, I could run, turn my brain off, and then it'd be like 2 miles later and I'd be like, oh wow, it's been like a minute. And like, I don't know, just nowadays I start running and I'm like, bruh, I can't even be bothered. I don't know. It could just be like, I don't know, without getting too deep into it, it could be that like back then I used to be, you know, there's a lot less on my plate, and so it was easy to like, you know, mentally get to that point. But is that the same Jeep Gladiator? No, that one has better tires and a cool front end. See, that one looks pretty neat. It's got like tires and a bumper. It looks angry. Ooh, angry Jeep. Yeah. But I think like, especially when it comes to working out, like just back then, not really much going on other than like getting bullied and shit, but you know, whatever. But like nowadays, I'm just like so stressed, and then like work is just so much already, and then I have to go and like pick up a heavy thing. Can't, ugh, it sucks. But you gotta keep up with it. You gotta stay healthy. Whatever. Who cares, you know? Hey yo, so Hot Wheels, the hunt has started to get stale. I'll admit. I do have quite a big collection, you know. I don't, a little humble brag, but I do have a decent collection now, so it is kind of harder to find stuff. But I've been seeing a lot of like case releases. For those of you who don't know, like the Hot Wheels will release cases alphabetically throughout the year, and I've been seeing the recent case releases on TikTok, but like the stores near me I haven't even seen the last 2 cases in the stores near me. Like, I think Ohio is just like behind by like 2 cases, which kind of sucks. There was one day where I got really lucky, and Target out in Perrysburg had restocked like real recent, and I found a treasure hunt, so that was sick. And then also a Kroger by me restocked really recent, and I got a treasure hunt there and a couple other things. So I have gotten lucky, you know. I got 2 treasure hunts, which is more than I'm pretty sure the last time I mentioned my Hot Wheels collection, so that's pretty sick. But like recently, like I went to like 6 or 7 stores this weekend and absolutely nothing. I got like 5 cars that I have no need for and I shouldn't have bought, but I mean, we're out here. It was mostly for, you know, make me feel a little bit better. A little shop therapy. Everybody needs to do some shopping therapy every once in a while, because, you know, what are you going to do with your money if not spend it? Save it for, like, who knows, like a house, or, like, you know, pay off debt? Like, who wants to do that? Alright, well, I don't really got anything else to bring up, I don't think. Oh, I do want to bring something up. One last thing. So it's actually starting to get nice out, where like the warmest it gets is like 80 at the most, and like the cicadas are out and stuff. So like, oh, what the hell yeah, brother. And that means that it's camping season, brother. So soon we should have, I really want to put as much camping stuff as I can possible on my motorcycle and go on a camping trip. I think that would be so much fun. I'm not gonna go anywhere crazy, like I'm not gonna go anywhere super far. There's a place out by me called Oak Openings, so that should be coming soon, so look out for that. I don't know when, you know, maybe in a month. But besides that, guys, that'll be exciting. But I'm gonna take off. Thanks so much for you know, keeping me company on my way home. Yeah, how wholesome. Look at all those cars. Alright, well, that's about it. Deuces!